Hey guys, what is up? My name is Eoba, and I'm here to spectate the first winner of my Talon Guide contest, Lord Lampard. So we're gonna be watching Talon versus Syndra, and yeah, just from this alone, looking at their team comp, I will tell you that the build I would have gone would have been Tiamat without looking at his build. Tiamat, Dusk, Yumuz. Or maybe perhaps Tiamat Dusk, Edge of Night to stop the initial QE from Syndra, Tiamat Dusk, Eon, Yumuz, Execute. No, the Executioners isn't too bad. Hopefully the game doesn't get too long, but I would build Executioners but not actually complete it. But I'd probably go for a Lord Dominic's Regard, assuming they all stack armor, but which they don't, so I think Mortal Reminder is better here. But basically, triple lethality is really good for the enemy team because they don't really have that much armor. And yeah, and the runes that he did go are Lucky True, Taste of Blood, Ravenous, Nimbus, Gathering. I will tell you that Nimbus is not good for Syndra because if you get stunned, how do you get the movement speed if you're CC'd in, right? So I actually would have rather taken a Nullifying Orb because they do have the Vel'Koz. Probably Nullifying and Water Walking if the sides are roamable, but I think the sides is very hard because if Jin autos you, then W's, they have really good synergy with Vel'Koz. He could easily just knock you up. And then there's also Aurelia who reduces physical damage. So maybe I'm thinking Nullifying Orb and Gathering, or Nullifying and Scourge if you're gonna go for the just like snowball the early game for your champion. But I would not have taken Taste. I don't know why you took Ravenous Hunter. I almost never take that unless you were planning to not leave lane. But I think Ultimate Hunter would have been better here. Yeah. But yeah, Ravenous if you're gonna be staying in lane. But I don't know. We'll see how the game plays out. So I did mention the synergy between bot lane, right? Hard to gank. Also top lane, her W does physical damage reduction, which is why she's permanent in Masters Plus. And looking at the matchup, it's Cass versus Aurelia. Okay, we're just gonna be predicting some stuff. Hold on, let me lower this. Cass versus Aurelia, she should have the advantage, so top lane should be either ahead or even. She should not be behind because she counters her. Jungler wise, you have a Lee Sin, you have the early pressure, so you should be fully just pushing in the lane since it's a Lee Sin, and Kindred is most likely to be farming up. Talon versus Syndra, Talon beats her pre-2, but once she gets her E knock up, the minute you Q, she cancels it with her E. So you get countered once she gets her E. Oh, little invade going here. Okay, you got first spot. This should have been a free game. And yeah, oh wait, it's Cass bot lane. What the hell? Oh yeah, sorry, this is a flex game. Okay. Yeah, that'll be APC bot is fine, I guess. You also have a Thresh, so she's not really that immobile. I still think Cass would still do really well against Jin. Sorry, I'm kind of sick right now, so my voice is like really, really groggy. Orin versus Arat. Orin should 100% win that. So bot lane has the upper hand. Top should be somewhat even, unless she's bad. And you have the upper hand in jungle. I think your teammates are fine. Oh wait, check where you started. Started corrupting. Unless the matchup, I don't find this matchup hard, but I guess corrupting here is the right choice. But you do prolong your Tiamat though. Had you gone double longsword, you'd only have needed like 625, right? If I'm correct. Misplay here. Throw out your rake enough to hit the 3 waves. You want to prep for level 2, right? And okay, didn't use a pod. Just keep your distance. Okay, the second minion that you kill, You'll turn level 2 on. Okay, tip. Here, let me rewind. Oopsies. I don't know if you guys noticed me, but I do it in my games. Stop. So the trick on why I almost always land my second W, I walk up, and then these minions are super low. She's gonna go for a Q or a last hit, whatever. I'll get hit by it. I throw out my W, auto, then I last hit to get the 2 while the Drake is going out. So you want to extend. You actually shouldn't be really far. Talon level 2, you should be like right on their face. But you went in behind the minion, then through your you're only gonna land 1 W, like unless she walks back into last hit. But also don't melee Q. You should alternate long range Q and melee Q. Because if you become very predictable, it'll be really hard for you to win. Okay. So far, laning phase isn't bad. Some minor things. You kind of miss out on your power spike. Okay, doing invading. Okay, took the blue buff. Feeling you lost this game because you guys didn't push for objectives. I'll see how you lose this game. 20 CS, 3 minutes. Okay. You won't be able to proc your passive here, but you will be able to proc electric hit. Should have recalled here and gotten. I don't know how much you have. You're overstaying right now. Yeah, why didn't you recall here? Could have gone in your Tiamat, and then you can roam a lot faster. Okay, force a flash. Yeah, I guess it's fine. Yeah, you lost like 3 minions off of that. Yeah, whenever you roam, it's better to have Tiamat, because if you don't clear the waves that fast, it's really bad to roam. Let me rewatch this. Yeah, you don't kill that. Yeah, you only have a long sword. That's why I think you needed to go back. Damn, dude, 6 minutes. Wait, I'm actually so confused. Why have you not backed yet? You must be like, okay, and you overstayed. Okay, greedy, but okay. Yeah, you need to go back. See, if you had Tiamat there, you wouldn't have needed to clear. Maybe you're waiting for Tiamat movies, but it's fine. Like I said, corrupting, I think you didn't need to go this game. You prolonged your Tiamat. Like the hard matchups that I think like once you've played enough Talon games, should be Nico, Aurelia, and Zoe are probably the only ones I'd go corrupting for. Or probably not if I were to just rush Tiamat. Okay, let's look at the map right now. Top is pushed in. That's not gankable unless you tell Ornn to dive. Also should change your trinket to Oracle Lens, by the way, if once you get your movies, because you don't have Dust Blade to clear wards, right? So you don't know if you're walking through through wards. Often, like, I check the map and see how they move. So I go in this bush and I check if the people move back or forward, because that's when you can tell if they have wards. But these guys are not warding. Anyways, like the higher you climb, you'll realize people ward a lot. Like in my plat games and diamond games, there's a lot of people who are actually warding now. Okay, bro, you died. QR auto kills that. You screwed up your combo. You actually missed your R. I do this sometimes, but try not to do it in your games. See, your R didn't actually hit her, so you only had W. Then you QR, then you have to, it's like a delayed auto attack, rather than whether if you W then your R hit, a Q auto would have proc. But you have to walk again, like, to auto attack the passive. So always be near them. If you're gonna W R Q auto, make sure this the R lands. But yeah, this game should not have been lost. This is a free game. I'll tell you your mistake from the item you built. Ocean Rage. Okay, Syndra's bot. You should be getting puddings here. I want to see what you do. I'm curious. Don't roam. Okay. Set these up for auto resets. I want to see this. Okay, you screwed up your Q, didn't you? Yeah, you did. Okay, no, you're doing it wrong. Okay, stop. Let me go back. Remember when I say I set up the wave? Don't auto that. Your first auto spreads out AoE, and these lower all the HP. And once, if you TM at it, I think it kills it. Yeah, you just kill the whole back wave. You wanna throw a W, then TM at in the middle, so they're all like 10, 20 HP. And then auto, quick you, auto, quick you, auto, quick you, auto, quick you, auto. You know what I mean, right? Because if you do this, you cancel the auto attack animation, and it's an auto reset. It's got an extra auto off. Just trust me, it will help you when you're backdooring, when you're going for planings, for sure. That's the most important part.
Shut down.
Usually for that kind of cleanup, you can see their pings, right? When I usually follow up, which is why I think makes me a scary Talon player, that they don't ping me out, is because I usually just walk here and then I fade away and then I go top. I don't let the enemy see where I go. But there are some smart mid laners that put wards in the middle. But yeah, try not to show when you're gonna go kill someone. Screwed up your way. How did you screw that up? Wait, let me watch this. I actually shouldn't have ulted this. Should have asked if she had flash, because you wanna save. You did an auto attack afterwards. It's okay. You did an Eoba ignite kill. Let's go. Yeah, don't worry. I'll summarize your game after. What I'm noticing is that you're not backing in, like, I feel like you have enough here for like serrated and a longsword, but you don't really back. You overstay. Because right now Syndra has 2 Dorans. So you have to kill her with 2. When you go against her, she has item advantages, right? Which is why it's really bad. You need a recall. Serrated longsword, maybe? Let's see what you got. Okay, serrated Caulfield. Yeah, you have like, your recalls are very like fat. Should recall more often. Okay, top just got doubled. You don't. Okay, you kill her, but usually you shouldn't be able to. She has resolve. Let me rewatch this. Rewind. I feel like you shouldn't have taken that long. The flower combo should have killed her, and then you wouldn't have had to spend time. Oh, you actually missed your W. I would actually wait out. I would R. No, don't crit Q. If that were to happen to me, I would, for my W miss, I would R, auto, crit Q, auto. That procs passive, and she should be dead. And TM at. She's not even using her W, so. Your mistake was Q in first, and now you don't have a gap closer. Yeah, very risky. Had that Aurelia used her W properly, she probably could have killed you. Otherwise, oh, E-Bug's OP. Yeah. Rip. Actually kind of just give this Syndra so many planings. You went for Yumu's. Why did you go for Yumu's? Okay, I'll keep that in mind. Should have gone for Duskblade. I'll explain later. He died again. Oh yeah, you're doing the mistakes that I always tell my chat. Don't lane when you have Mobies, dude. Do you see how easy it is for her to just kill you? It's because you have Mobies. The minute she lands a Q, that's a guaranteed ult hit. Like probably like five Qs with her ulti, because you're not gonna be able to move. She Qs you, you have tier 1 boots. She E's you can't move. She R's you, you're dead. Like, don't. That's the one rule on Talon. Don't lane with Moby. I make the mistake sometimes too, but I always tell Twitch chat not to do that. You also went Moby, so not Moby's, Yumu's. If you're going to Yumu's, you should not even be laning. You should just be Wing or Tiamatting, then rotating. You guys should be prepping for Dragon right now. Got Dragon. Flower combo kills this. Oh, you didn't proc your passive. Actually kind of confused. Yeah, your W lands. Oh, I know what you're doing. You're Tiamatting right when you Q. No. Okay, WQR auto, then Tiamat. When you're Tiamatting, you're canceling your auto. That's what it is. Lampert, I know your problem. Okay, that's your problem, dude. Okay, I'll remember that. What's the situation right now? Top is half. 3/4. Bot's half. Mid turret is gone because you've been roaming the whole game. I think you should actually be. I'm thinking Ornn has Demolish, right? I think you should be focusing top lane. He probably has Demolish. But he's getting solo. That's not a problem. But then again, you can't really blame him because I think the Kindred's been topside the whole game. But this game, I think you should have focused Ornn top because one, you guys already got the bot side. Like You guys got Dragon. And 2, Cass can't really get turrets that fast. She's an APC. And 3, you could have rotated to Herald. Sidestep that. The thing to Aurelia, you listen to her E, there's like sound effects, but the minute she does her second E, you move left or right. So she's gonna have to pick. It's a 50-50. Yeah. Okay. What did you buy? I think I know what you're gonna buy next. You're going for Dusk, I think. Yeah, I think Lampard. I think you're just going for kills, man. You need to pull through with objectives. These guys will not rotate. This happened in my rank game yesterday too, where it seemed like you guys were winning, and then everybody goes on autopilot. This is the big diamond. I call this the diamond vortex. Don't fall into this. There's a reason why I was hard stuck D3. It's really hard to think of what you should do to exit game, but just ask yourself, what do I do now? Like, when you do something, ask yourself, what do I do after I kill this guy? What do I do after I kill him? Do I take top lane, rotate to Herald? But I definitely should have focused. I would have focused top lane this game. Since bot lane is doing fine, I would have helped out, or sorry, contested the 2v2s. If Lee's not gonna help top to counter the counter map play. Yeah, this is lots of this going on. You should be in the side lanes right now. Okay, actually, wait, is Baron's Baron? Baron's already up. You should be bot lane. You should not be here. Cass can easily defend. What, she R's, they're all stunned. You'll be backdooring. Possibly even get Aurelia, their MVP, to go bot lane, and then yeah. You should not be defending mid by yourself. And now you're sitting in lane with Mobies, and because you have Mobies, you have a tier 1 boost, and now you're dead. Lots of mistakes this game. I'll list them out post game. Yeah. This was pretty much like my second last game from yesterday's stream, but I still managed to carry it. But you had winning lanes, I didn't. It's the only difference. You have to win this game by macro, since the top and jungle's not doing too hot either. But should be no reason to win a game. Anything is possible. But for this, I would be split pushing bot lane. Yes, get Aurelia to follow you. You can still 100% still kill her. If Aurelia does not have Syrax gauge, guys, you can kill her. Throw out your rake, get rid of a resolve. Auto quick Q auto, and then if that doesn't kill her, always be near a wall so you can E over and then E back into Q auto ignite if that's not enough. We should not be top. Now you guys are just stalling the game and Talon is falling off. Got Aurelia. If you were at bot lane right now, this would be so much easier. Aurelia would be dead and you'd be split pushing bot. Who's to stop you from going in their base? Yeah, right now you're just clearing waves. You need to push for something, dude. Alright, I need to watch this team fight. Talon. Wait, you died already. Did you... Yeah, you're tunneled on Aurelia. Wait. Okay, you should be, when you're team fighting, sometimes I do this, but not that often, but you should always be positioning with your E. Your E is the biggest, it's free, you leap over a wall, surprise them. This is a terrible spot to E over. I would probably move around here, E. Like, look at the fight first. You can obviously see where Jin is. You would E here, and then maybe move around here, then E. Then W, Q auto him. R, get the movement speed. Move out, E out. There you go. That's how you would do it. Instead, you walked up to their face. You have Mobies. Possibly a Vel'Koz Q would have landed on you. You won't be able to get your movement speed back since his comment's gonna come at you. So, position better in team fights. That's probably what I would have done. Unless you're that comfortable to just walk into their face. And you know you'd live. And usually at this time, I would have sold it for Mercs, dude. Mercs would probably have saved you. Multiple times. But yeah, nah, Irelia is just way too big. Even though your CS, you should be able to match her though. Even though her CS is good and her she has a lot of kills. Just make her match you, get rid of the MVP on their team. Or not get rid of them, attract them to you, and then kill and then rotate to your team. Then take an objective. Okay, what are you buying? Yeah, right now you've practically lost the game at this point. Okay. Like, you guys are getting kills, but you're not. You should be pinging your team. Okay, you escaped. You should be bot lane. Don't be top. Because right now you guys are just picking kills, and you're just stalling the game. How to give a scenario for you guys to come back? Yeah, I don't know. Lampard, this game's kind of hard to like commentate on, cause like I feel like you guys didn't group for anything. You did make like a lot of simple mistakes. Those simple mistakes can cost you the game. Okay. NH TV. Sorry, this is my AUS account. Big teaser, by the way. I'll do an unranked soon, but let me finish NA first. Okay. Okay. First, we'll start off with your runes. Don't take this. Take, sudden. You were roaming a lot that game. Why? Well, you could have just gone Relentless Hunter and overcapped, but would have helped you in your roams. Would have gotten you back to lane faster. But you really gotta know what you want. Are you gonna roam? But I did say that these sides are not roamable, right? Jhin Vel'Koz easily synergy, really good synergy. Irelia W physical damage reduction. I would have just gone Ultimate Hunters. Take sudden impact. Maybe you found this matchup hard, but once you get used to it, take sudden impact. Don't take Nimbus. You got CC to death. You couldn't even move, even with your Mobies. So. Not really good. I mean, Nimbus with Mobies is good, but Nimbus Cloak for that team is a no-no. I would have rather just taken Nullifying Orb, since you did go Hex Drinker, 32 minutes. Gathering Storm, just don't waste. You shouldn't be going for scaling. Talon does not scale. I would have just gone for Scorch and one lane. And Item Pathing, Tiamat, Dusk, Eon, I think would have been good to dodge Irelia E or initial Q from Syndra, or even the W or knock up from Vel'Koz. Or if you were just really ahead, you could have just gone straight up for Yumi's and just snowball the lanes. What else could I say? Oh, okay. You keep canceling your auto attack with Tiamat. Don't do that. Auto first, then Tiamat. It cancels like. How do you say this? It cancels. I don't think it cancels. Does it cancel? I mean, the auto attack animation will still go off, but it'll just be faster. But you're canceling it with Tiamat. What you're doing is that you're Tiamating before you auto, and so you cancel your auto. You don't even get to auto them. That's your big mistake, Lampard. And the big one is the Mobies. You keep going back to lane with Mobies and not clearing. You're actually like trying to engage. Because the minute you take aggro on Mobies, you basically have a tier 1 boost. Like your movement speed is plus 25. If you do damage or take damage, right? And definitely would have sold Mobies to Merc's trade. I don't know what time. I think you guys were team fighting a lot. 20 minutes. I would have sold it at 20 minutes. That's a good like timestamp to sell your Mobies. And you also went for Yumus and kept roaming. You lost all the plates. So even though you were getting a lot of like, if you watch my games, I don't lose that many plates when I roam. It's because I always roam and then I take like platings with my top laner. That's what I think you didn't do. I mean, like you guys killed Aurelia, but you didn't take platings, and you just let Syndra have all the free farm. She's getting solo CS and XP, while you're sharing XP and CS. I don't even know if you got the kills, but so if they get the kill, take the CS. And if you guys kill the top laner, take platings, because your laner is getting solo CS and XP and platings as well. The big thing was platings. And what else did I see? Oh, your R. Oh, you also missed your R. Always be near your R. Oh, and that Aurelia engage. W, get rid of her resolve, her bone plating. Then if that I saw you miss it. If you miss it, R, auto quick you auto. Because first R lands one stack, second R in, guaranteed to land another stack. Auto doesn't land a stack. Crit Q lands a stack. The auto attack procs passive. She's dead. But you queued first, then you lost your gap closer. And to win that game, I did say to split bot lane, and I told you how to kill Aurelia. Basically, throw out the W, try to get rid of her resolve. Auto quickie auto R misposition. If you think it wasn't enough to burst her to proc passive, then you hover near a wall while you're stealthed. But other than that, you brought out the game too long. You kept your Mobies, and you kept canceling your auto attack from proccing your passive with TMN. And I hope that game helps you, man. I will be spectating the next Talon main next Tuesday. So, anyways, good luck in your games, man. I really hope this was informative. But yeah, bye guys.